Can you tell me why you decided to join the Become a Soul-Led Cat Guardian program?
So I had two beautiful cats, and unfortunately one passed. And I was beside myself in grief, and I didn't know what to do with the other pussycat, in the sense of, did I get another cat? How did I look after her? And so I was on the lookout for different ways to help her, or help us move through that grief. So that was my main reason for joining. Yeah.
What was it you were looking for in that help?
Honestly, I'm not sure I know. I'm not sure I know. I was very scattered at the time. Obviously, you can imagine, deep in grief. So it was very, I was just trying to maintain a center and find a way that I could do that. And when I found out about this, by speaking to you, I realized that the first two modules were about the human, and then it went on to the cat. And I knew that I had a lot more to shift, and I knew that I had a lot more to understand about myself before other things might happen or might come to fruition for me. So it made a lot of sense. And so, and I just went, well, and it was a complete intuitive decision for me. And I had just only started to branch out into making big intuitive decisions, and it was quite a commitment, you know. And for me, it seemed like a big commitment for me. And but yeah, it's just changed my life. Mm-hmm.
What was it about the fact that it was a bit about you and a bit about Daisy that sparked your interest? Because there are courses out there that look at animal communication and kind of cat behavior and things, but why was it the fact that there was work on you that interested you?
The two things together is what really made it seem potent for me. So I have done small little animal communication courses here, and it seemed all well and good, but it just didn't seem like it was getting to the core of what I needed. This was the right timing. I had seen you on social media earlier that year through Naturallycats conference. That's kind of the first time that I connected with you, and I resonated with you straight away. So when you put out an email that said, oh, if you're this, and this, I'm like, oh, tick, 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 tick. I just went, oh, well, let's just investigate what that is. So I just followed the breadcrumbs, really. And I think also the other thing, to be really truthful, is that it kind of delayed doing the cat and me things. It gave me a bit of time to work on me, which was what I was used to. And I knew that I could do that, even though I knew it would be tricky if I really wanted to go deep, which is what this seemed like it was going to be. See, the thing is, for me, I had this belief that I couldn't do it. And so if I put it off, then I couldn't prove it wrong. How's that for double negative?
I love it, but you're absolutely right. A lot of people want to know how to connect with their cats, communicate with them, work with them on a soul level, but there is this bit of us, and I include myself in this because I've had this as well, and on days still do, where you think you can't do it, so you don't want to really set yourself up to fail, so you try it and hope it will help, but actually you are scared that it could work, or you could fail, like you said.
Yeah, I was all no, not always, but sabotage is a tricky word, but it was sort of a bit like that, easy to not try hard enough so that you couldn't achieve it, because I was scared of failing and I was scared of achieving. So
in the middle.
that's where I was back then.